This is the Avengers carded line, Marvel's Hawkeye. It's really Ultimate Hawkeye from the Ultimate comic books. Right away, the selling point on this figure is just an amazing costume, an amazing sculpt. I mean, this is a really nice costume design. And over here it says 05. This is the back of the card, launching arrows. This figure was really hard to find and I had to order it online. It's really in demand. So far it hasn't been reissued again. Gonna open this up now and continue the review. It's just a great action figure and one of the best in the whole Avengers carded series, and it is Marvel Universe compatible. To me, this Ultimate Hawkeye action figure, the selling point of it and the reason not only is it won a case, but the reason it sells out quickly is it's just a fantastic costume design. Really excellent. And before we get to the costume details, just want to show you the sculpting on it. He has hopefully it's going to come in clear. He has like a full mask almost, but the hair is exposed. Here's a symbol on the top there, and red goggles for eyes. This neck thing here is a separate piece. Looks like a modified H on the chest symbol here. Straps here, and there's a backpack over here that it goes to. You could see that detailed on the forearms and on the hand top. That's a sculpt detail, like some metal pieces here. Nice belt buckle, and it has the H symbol, and it has holsters right here. I'll show you the weapons after. Look at that. It has all sculpting around. Kneecaps and boots. That's just a paint error, but really this costume, it just looks really cool. Nice design. Look at that. I'll show you the weapons he has, and he has two separate guns, and they fit into holsters here. And the funny thing is, yeah, he does use guns. Yes, Hawkeye's such an eagle shot that he don't miss. What's easier, drawing an arrow and shooting, or just using a gun? It's just much easier if he was shooting a gun in terms of the real world. And that's the ultimate take on Marvel Comics, more of a real world aspect. And I think it's just more logical, personally. This one, I don't know, the sculpt details a little, the plastic bends easy. Hopefully the gun will show, but this gun, oddly enough, and the other gun are two different designs. You would think they would give you two the same, but they gave you two different ones. This one looks reused, and this one looks all new. Or I can't place it otherwise. The grip, unfortunately, can be tough sometimes to hold the weapons, but he can hold both at the same time. And this is a little crossbow, and I think it might be a reused G.I. Joe part, but don't quote me on that. I have some G.I. Joe action figures, and it looked like it could be used from that. Maybe, maybe not, because Hasbro has reused parts from different lines before. And he can hold this weapon as well. But funny, there's no holster for it. You really can't place it anywhere. And the funny story here, you see these holes here? He has a ridiculous gimmick, and that is this big thing to hold. He's supposed to hold, and he really can't even hold it, on his hands this big, it's supposed to be an arrow gun, and it has 3 arrows, a red one, a green one, and a blue one, and you're supposed to put it in here and it shoots. And the way this weapon shoots is you raise the red piece and it shoots out, and it really does shoot kind of far, but just look how big this is. And what you're supposed to do is put this on the backpack top. That's right. He can hold 2 arrows at the same time on the backpack. The green one looks a little better, maybe. It's really kind of ridiculous. I mean, it just looks out of place. So just get rid of these arrows and that gimmick. You can't remove the backpack, but doesn't get in the way at all like that. This figure is not really articulated much. It's such a cool costume design and a figure I did want for quite a while that I'm not going to complain. This one will sit happily on the shelf with the other action figures in the Marvel Universe. He does have a little speaker thing there also, in case I didn't mention it. The head can turn side to side, and not really up or down. You don't get much posing wise there. So you got that. The ball jointed shoulders go in or out and up or down, but there's no upper bicep articulation. And you got one point at the elbow and you can spin it, but nothing at the wrist, nothing at the wrist. And the hands have an open grip to hold his weapons. Nothing at the upper body. And as other figures in this line have, nothing at the waist. But it's ball jointed at the hips, in or out, up or down, and has the upper articulation point. And it has one point of articulation at the knee and you can spin it. Same thing here, one point of articulation. Nothing at the lower feet or ankles. So like the other Avengers figures, the articulation isn't too much, but you can get enough good poses out of it that it looks really good on the shelf. Ultimate Hawkeye, as I mentioned at the start of the video, a really tough figure to find. I'm not even sure if you could find it in the stores now. The best place would probably be to get it online. And if you're a Marvel Universe fan, this will fit right in, and it just will look really cool. I would recommend it. So thanks for watching. Ultimate Hawkeye in his new costume, looking cool. And in the Avengers movie, they should have had Hawkeye look this cool and wear a mask.